everybody? This is your boy, the Fett, and today I'm joined by a guest I would like to introduce you guys to, Darth Stan. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Stan the man here, and we're going to break down a little bit of the NBA awards as we disagree with 80% of them. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to go straight to the MVP voting where James Harden won. He beat Bron and AD. I'm not a big fan.
No, not at all, especially when LeBron pretty much carried a team, what minutes played?
Yeah, definitely had him beat there.
2026.
Right. We're looking at James' stats right now. So not only did LeBron play the most minutes last year out of the whole NBA, all right, he also had the most field goals. Not to mention, he's on here in the... Is he in here for rebounds? Yeah, defensive rebounds, he ranks 7th. Assists, he was second to Russell Westbrook. Harden was 4th. I mean, there's just a bunch of stats on here, people, that confirm that this is...
Not to mention, not only did they lose their superstar in the beginning of the season, but, they had a complete makeover, mid-season. Still dragged them to the 4 seed all the way to the finals, man.
Exactly. And these guys, we actually read a little bit ago that this is determined by 100 media members, sports writers. This is the first year that they took out letting the broadcasters vote. So I'm going to blame it on that because I think broadcasters watching every game.
It was overwhelming how much James Harden won to
86-15.
Come on, you serious?
Right. And the way I'm looking at it is you take LeBron James off the Cavs maybe win 20 games.
Yep.
You take James Harden off the Rockets, and they're still fighting for either an 8th or a 7th seed in the West.
Still got Chris Paul on that team who is, more than capable of carrying a team.
Capella, and then 6th Man of the Year candidate, Eric Gordon, so that would have been all right. I'm actually really surprised to see AD flexed over like Dame and Russell Westbrook. KD didn't get a lot of love, neither did Curry, but they didn't have the type of seasons that LeBron and James Harden had.
And Anthony Davis, due to the fact that Boogie goes down, towards ACL.
Yeah, for sure. And AD, being a post player in this conversation is unheard of today in the small ball era.
Right.
It's basically very difficult to do with the transition game as fluid as it is. So we're just looking right now. So it looks like LeBron played in all 82 games. He averaged 36.9 minutes with a 27.5% point per game average, where Harden only played in 72 games, averaged 35.4 minutes, and 30.4 points. But basically it boils down to LeBron shot a better field goal percentage at 54.2%, where James Harden shoots 44.9%. James Harden did lead the league in three-pointers made. And yes, like you said, the Rockets definitely basically taking the 1 seed away from the Warriors was probably a huge sway.
Yep.
So that's probably fresh in their minds, especially...
They also, took 3 games away from them in
the playoffs.
Right.
For sure.
Game 7.
And if Chris Paul probably plays Game 7, we might have been swept by the Rockets instead of the Warriors.
Absolutely, yep.
So, moving on from the MVP, the next we have what is this? Okay, Rookie of the Year, okay? So, another bobble by our standards, as Ben Simmons, technically not a rookie.
Overwhelming 90%.
Look at that, 90-11. Takes it. And I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this because to me, I just don't understand how you give someone Rookie of the Year that's technically not a rookie. Like, I'm sorry you got hurt in your first couple games.
You had a year to develop with an NBA team.
Right. And you had the best medical coverage, best care, everything. And, he did. Okay, so it does look like he played more minutes, which right there, 2,732. Donovan Mitchell at 2,638. But I don't see Jason Tatum in the top 20 there. Field goal wise, I see Donovan Mitchell at 15. So, and
No Ben Simmons.
no Ben Simmons. Yeah, look at that field goal attempts.
Donovan Mitchell at 11.
Yep, no Ben Simmons. Twos made. No Donovan Mitchell or Ben Simmons is on that 544.
Yeah.
So he's going to shy away from the 3-point game. Let's go down here to assists. Ben Simmons finished third in assists with 661. I don't see Donovan Mitchell on that list.
Mm-mm.
And Ben Simmons finished fifth in steals at 140 steals, which that's good. Donovan Mitchell was on there with 118. Neither of them are in the block category. But basically, I'm going to have to say Donovan Mitchell as a true rookie. Even Jason Tatum deserved it because they were fresh out of the draft. They didn't have a year.
Yeah. You lose Gordon Hayward, you're filling a position, you're filling some big shoes in Gordon Hayward.
Yes.
And I think he stepped up really
for the whole season out
really
of game
well.
one. Yeah.
Really well. Transition from college to the NBA was real
fluid.
Yeah.
It was fluid. It was nice. And Donovan Mitchell too, he basically took on a leader's role as a rookie out in Utah and decided, all right, I'm going to be the scorer. I liked all that social media crap going on too, where he's like not a rookie.
Yep, trolling the hell out of him, man.
Yeah, so basically that's the next part where the NBA screwed up with giving it to Ben Simmons. So me and Stan both had LeBron being our MVPs, and we both had, honestly, Donovan Mitchell being it too. Ben Simmons technically not a rookie in my eyes. The Sixth-Man Award, all right, so we got Louis Williams from the Clippers. Yeah. We got Eric Gordon and Fred VanVleet. I guess I'm all right.
Mind-boggling to me.
I'm all right with Louis Williams getting it because, he does average so many points a game. Eric Gordon did play in 69 games at 31.2 minutes per game, which that's starters minutes right there.
See, but he's missing 3 less points off of his points per game, man. 16.7 to 13.7.
So I wonder if this is a statistical thing like free throw percentage or something like that, or from the field. What was there to show the field goal percentage?
8.86.
Yeah, so Louis Williams shot 83.4. Yeah, that's free throws field goal percentage. Louis Williams shot worse. He shot 48%.
Man.
I mean, the stats don't lie, and I always go off stats, so I'm going to have to agree with you now after looking at that.
And VanVleet shouldn't even been in the conversation of six, man.
No.
There's no way. You're averaging a whole 7 points. Why is someone talking about you?
Well, they probably felt bad for Dwayne Casey, basically. So, yeah, there's, if statistically and that's what our thing is. We like our stats over here. But, we're going to go right to the next one, which is Defensive Player of the Year. And personally, Embiid or Davis can take this for me. I did not think Rudy was going to win 89 first-place votes compared to 2 for Embiid or 5 from AD. I mean, those two guys I view as being more dominant on the block than, say, Rudy. So I don't understand because, you see here, offensive rebounds, I mean,
AD played 75 games to Rudy Gobert's 56.
Wow. Look at that.
28.1 points for AD and 13.5 for Gobert.
He beat him in rebounds, he beat him in blocks, he beat him in steals, and he had a higher man.
I don't see how he got the Defensive Player of the Year.
Look at that. Anthony Davis almost had 200 blocks last year, man. That's incredible for today's fast-paced game where everything's quick release, man.
Rudy Gobert was 4th with 129,
which is a lot less than 193.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't see it.
I don't either. And
Anthony Davis,
Look at that.
115 steals.
Right, Rudy is not on there for steals.
Nope.
Total rebounds, right over here you have Embiid with 690. And then up here you have AD with 832. And you don't have Rudy anywhere. In fact, LeBron James had more rebounds than Rudy did.
Explain it to me.
Ben Simmons. I can't. I'm trying. I just don't understand.
What was it, 90 to... What was it?
It was intense. It was
90 to 2?
To 5.
To 5?
Yeah, to 5 to 2. So Embiid got 2, Davis got 5 first place votes, and then 89 for Rudy.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
And like we said, so basically the first 4 categories, statistically, we disagree with the selections. Basically I thought if you got better stats than the other guy, you were awarded something, but it seems like there's a little bit of favoritism. And it's not like it's close. It's one guy is killing every single category.
It's crazy.
So most improved goes to Victor Oladipo. I think this was hands down the only one they got right, because he didn't have the same stat line in OKC as he did in Indiana, and he blew up this year.
Man,
led him to the playoffs, and he had 99 votes. Capella and Spencer Dinwiddie each had 1. So yeah, unanimous. No argument there.
No.
Now, when it comes to Coach of the Year, there's a lot of factors that go into this, and it was actually a little bit... It's been the closest, basically, vote out of all of them.
I think they got this one right.
Dwayne Casey takes the Raptors at the 1 seed, all right? Regardless of what he does in the playoffs, he still built that team from the ground up. He's watched them morph. He's had to deal with the LeBron James factor his whole career in Toronto. But this year was different. Obviously, with seeing Boston and Brad Stevens lose Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward, I really think Brad Stevens deserved this just because they snuck in as a 2. And, I mean, you lost your second best player the first game of the year, and then you lost your best player with 2 months in the season left.
Yeah.
It's hard to deny that. And Quinn Snyder, it's not fair. He probably should have won New Coach of the Year or whatever, because he basically built Utah into a playoff team too, getting Donovan Mitchell,
losing Gordon Hayward,
and then getting Rubio and Derek Favors and Rudy on the block, which are old. So plus they did that trade mid-season. They acquired Jay Crowder, which, regardless of how all the haters are going to say, that was a defensive upgrade for them at the 3. Yeah,
still lost Hayward.
Still lost Hayward, yeah, and you saw that by them getting bounced in the playoffs. So, another year, another player away. The Jazz are. Maybe they make a run at someone in free agency before you bow down.
About an all-star away.
Yeah, which nobody wants to go to Utah. It's like the Cleveland of the West, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
they're there, though, man.
Think about it. We are, dude. The Jazz had to deal with MJ in the finals, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Stockton and Malone.
Oh, they had some greats over there. All right, so basically that breaks down the major categories. We have LeBron wins Play of the Year. We had the Greek Freak win Dunk of the Year. LeBron wins the Assist of the Year as well. AD wins Block of the Year. And Handler of the Year goes to Kyrie. LeBron also wins Clutch Shot. I think I said that twice now. But he beat Andrew Wiggins, Dame, Rozier, and Devin Booker for that, which is sweet. And then he has the Assist of the Year, which he beat Kyle Anderson, MT from the Clippers, the Greek Freak, and Ben Simmons. So overall, they didn't do bad towards the other ones, but I feel like the ones they actually should have looked at the stats, they got wrong.
The ones that matter, man.
Yeah,
Them are the ones that matter.
Like, LeBron has been the best player in the league since 2006. He's only got 4 MVPs.
Assist of the Year is cool, but MVP, that's...
Oh, yeah, that's a cash cow right
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And especially for a dude at LeBron's age, he's 33, 34 now.
Yep.
That took a lot of wear and tear on his body last year, him playing all those minutes. And then in the playoffs to absolutely push himself like he did. He's probably going to knock maybe a year off his play total. Just from the playoffs alone, probably the stress.
Doesn't help when you break your own hand either. So,
it doesn't, yeah. You can't be punching blackboards despite your dumb playoff teammates' IQ. I mean, J.R. Smith goes... Oh, dude, let's not get started on that. That's going to have to be a separate show.
Yeah.
But Appreciate you coming on today, man.
Absolutely.
It was fun. Thanks for breaking down the stats with me and talking this. You guys are going to hear from him a lot more. We're probably going to do a free agency show maybe in the next week talking about who opts in, who opts out, because free agency is going to be nuts.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be sweet. All right, thanks, Stan.
All right, later, man.
All right, peace out, guys.